Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. Let me tell you quickly why I believe Easter is so important. I put in my message to you the events that led up to Jesus' death. This is final week, and all of that is historical. Those are just facts. No one really disputes that. The only thing that's disputed is the ending. Did Jesus rise again? And behind that message of, is Jesus God? But Jesus himself isn't a mystery. And what I want you to think of this Easter, and this is a celebration that millions around the world are celebrating, is we're remembering this historical event and we're asking the question, what does it mean for me? And listen, Easter does mean something for us. It's not just a religious holiday. What does it mean? It reminds me of this. When you look at Jesus's last week, you see that he was rejected. What he taught was rejected. He himself was rejected. And that is what I believe is what's revealed in our hearts. That we have a rebellion in our hearts that says, God, I don't care about you. I only care about me. I don't care what you say is true. I only believe what I believe is true. And what we do, and it could be just a casual rejection of going to an Easter service or being a part of a church or listening to what the Bible teaches, very passive and casual to that at its worst, looking at Jesus and saying, we are going to kill that man. And that's what happened 2,000 years ago. And so Easter causes us to think of some very important questions. What am I doing with God? Is God real? Am I accountable to him? What am I doing with my sin? What I've done wrong? We've all have sinned. We've all done wrong. What am I doing with that? And where am I going when I die? What am I doing with these questions? They're big questions. And they're questions that need to be answered. So I encourage you, wherever you're at, is to allow this week, this Easter week, to consider those questions. And I encourage you to go to an Easter service. They're happening all over the city. I'm giving you one as an option that we're going to have outdoors in our amphitheater. Go to an Easter service and consider these questions. And listen, God loves us. This is, I believe, is true. And when we're working in the neighborhood, loving one another, we're doing it because God has loved us so well. And so would you also experience his love? Would you consider it? Would you accept it and allow him to change you? Don't be one who rejects God. Be one who accepts God and receives his gift that's freely offered to you through Jesus. Well, I love you guys. I won't be preaching any more on this, but I just care about you very much, and I hope you have a great Easter week. God bless you all.